Hi guys, so it's now 11 a.m. just after 11 a.m. and this video is about our flyathon from when leaving our house here in Cebu to arriving at my sister's house in South Africa. We envisage it to be about 42 to 43 hours. So I'll take you through the whole marathon set of flights, and we are now on the way to the airport. Ayla is our driver and beautiful Emma is ready to fly. We're still fresh now. We'll see what we look like in 42 hours time. We'll be flying from Cebu to Manila. We left ourselves a long time in Manila because flights are notoriously often delayed in the Philippines. So our flight can be delayed up to 3 hours and we'll still make it in time to check in for our international flight. Then from Manila we fly to Hong Kong to Addis Ababa in Ethiopia, Addis Ababa to Johannesburg, and Johannesburg to Cape Town. So we'll be, God willing, we'll be in Cape Town tomorrow night. Alright, let's do this. Hey there everybody, my name is Chris. Join me as I explore this incredible planet. Cebu Air.
Cebu Air, just a ticket here.
It's a little bit more than 1 hour now before our domestic flight, and we're number, I don't know, 500 in the line. So I don't know if we can get to the front before check-in closes. I don't even know if we're in the right line. Let's see what happens. Okay, latest update. Our flight has been moved forward by 1 hour and 20 minutes. So instead of 1:35, it is now flying 3:55. Check. Off your body, any coins? Yes.
Can you just take it out?
Yes. Okay. And here we are. We've made it into the airport. We are now 6 hours into our flyathon. At last we are airborne. We're on our way to Manila. Our flight was scheduled for 1:35, but it was then delayed to 3:55, and eventually our plane took off at 4:50. So fortunately we left a big chunk of time between our domestic flight and our international flight, which in the Philippines is always the advisable thing to do, since domestic flights often run late. So we should arrive in Manila at about 6, and then our international flight is at 9, which after collecting our luggage from the carousel should just about leave us with enough time to do a proper check-in for our international flight. So touch wood, all will go well. We're through. We're in international waters now. Right, we are now 9.5 hours into our flyathon, and we're now on the Ethiopian Airlines airplane. Bound for first Hong Kong and then Addis Ababa. We got very friendly service in the airport, very good help. But the ground staff said that one of our seats would be a window seat, and it obviously is not. Apart from that, my seat is broken. It can only go a little bit back. So that's not going to work on a long flight where you'll need to sleep. We asked the flight attendant to change the seat, but I think they're still working on it. So hopefully something will happen. Okay, so after the lights and that whole row of seats didn't work either, they told us we can just move to any other open seats. I don't know what's going to happen in Hong Kong because these seats are obviously booked, but that's what they told us. So let's just see what we have for dinner. So we took the chicken. There's some chicken in this one. There's some chicken. We have a roll there, chicken and rice. There's a roll, and here we have, I think, some kind of a, oh, this is salad dressing, and this is our salad, and some crackers, not too bad. So we are now 13.5 hours into our flyathon, and we are now in Hong Kong. We're waiting for the plane to take off, and after a few rounds of musical chairs, we've at last found which is hopefully our final seats. Some of the passengers were very kind in moving and basically solving the problem that the airline should have solved. But yeah, 13.5 hours in. We're getting a bit tired now, but we're not even halfway yet, so hopefully we can get a bit of sleep on this leg from Hong Kong to Addis Ababa. Okay, good morning. We are now about 22 hours into our flyathon, and we're approaching Addis Ababa. We should be landing there in about 2 hours. It's been a long night on the plane. I think Emma got some nice sleep. She was snoring, and As predicted, I got about half an hour's sleep, if that much. Getting tired now. It's a long slog, but we're about halfway now. 22 hours in. Okay, so we made it to, what's this place? Ethiopia. Addis Ababa. We made it to Addis Ababa, and forgive me, my brain is not that sharp anymore. We are now just about 24 hours into our flyathon, and can't say that we feel fresh, but we're still going, and that's the important thing. Emma certainly looks fresh, but she always looks lovely and fresh. I always don't look lovely and fresh, so that doesn't say much, but you can hear from my voice that's there's already been a lot of stress along the way, and but we've done some serious flying now, and we've got more than half behind us. We're busy now with the last part of our flyathon. So we found a quiet little corner here of Addis Ababa airport. It's almost unreal to have silence or relative silence in an airport after the noisy airports we've gone through on the plane, of course, etc. But this is a nice spot, and we have our flight board right there. So our flight would be that one, 8 to 9 Johannesburg, but as you can see, the gate is not specified yet. No gate yet, so we're just going to hang around and wait until the gate is specified. Right, I don't really want to sit down. No surprises there, I guess. Maybe I'll just go walk around. Okay, since this video is, among other things, about surviving a 40-plus hour flyathon, I'll talk a little bit about the gadgets and things you can use, or the equipment you can use to make a very long flight less bad. Not good, but less bad. There's nothing you can do to make a 40-hour flyathon good unless you can fly first class. But if you can afford first class, then you probably wouldn't fly such a long route. So this is the turtle. They call it a neck pillow, but it's actually more of a neck support. It does make a big difference. For some people, it works better than works better than others. I don't sleep on airplanes, so with the turtle neck pillow, I actually get in an hour or maybe half an hour sleep, which is a very good advertisement for turtle. Put it like this, around your neck, like that. And this is the Turtle Plus. So it has these buttons here that you can adjust it and set it higher or lower. And what's better than the regular Turtle is that it has two straps here that attach there with Velcro. So attach it like that, and then everybody thinks you have a neck injury and maybe they will upgrade you to business class. No, only joking. In 2024, upgrades to business class don't happen anymore. At least not when you're flying from East Asia. So it supports the side of your head, whether you lean left or right. I prefer to lean left, sitting like this, and it looks strange, but it actually works. Then this also helps, especially if you're flying in an airplane where the screen in front of you, every time there's turbulence, the screen comes on automatically. So this helps as well to keep the light out. This one is actually quite good. This is a cushioned one. It is that stuffing there that is not just fabric, so it's actually quite comfortable. And where's our this is the Blue Hills travel blanket, and I like this one because it rolls up into this pillow. Its bag itself is fluffy, so you can use it as a pillow. I'm not going to take it out now, but what I also like about this one is that it's larger than the regular travel pillows. So my wife and I travel together, then we can put the travel pillow over both of us. So that's just some of the stuff that you can use to make your marathon travel experience slightly more comfortable. Ima, you have anything to add? Anything to add? Any products you want to advertise on?
I don't have right now.
On the internet? Okay, so that's it in terms of products now. Okay, we are now 26 and a half hours into our flyathon. This is our second Ethiopian Airlines flight, and yet again the seats are not what we were told. When we checked in, they said it's a window seat at an emergency exit, and it's neither a window seat nor an emergency exit. So if you're flying with Ethiopian Airlines, just make 100% sure, because you don't get what they tell you when you book in. Either way, it is what it is, and we'll make the best of it. We're getting closer now to the end of our flyathon. Ima is fresh like a spring flower. We are now 27, almost 28 hours into our flyathon. We're on our way to Johannesburg, and they gave us food. So I have here the chicken. There was also couscous and fresh bread roll. The chicken here, and there's some kind of dessert. I have tomato juice. Emma has almost finished her meal, and she eats lightning fast. I don't know how she does it. But she had beef.
5 pieces of beef.
Now she's full of beef. Alright, so we made it to South Africa. We are now on the way to immigration. Just get through immigration, get our luggage on the carousel, and then move over to the domestic terminal for our last flight to Cape Town. So see you in the domestic terminal. my dear wife and I have now been traveling for 34 and a half hours. Here's a gentleman who wants to help us. So I'll just need to tag our luggage. Right, so we've been traveling now for 34 hours and somehow we are still in the game. We are still functional. I don't know what, we must be on autopilot or something. So we are now going to board our last out of 5 flights from Johannesburg to Cape Town. My sister will hopefully meet us, and hopefully we'll be able to sleep forever after that. What else? I can't think now. There's something else I needed to say to this camera. I can't think. Okay. Oh, yeah. See you in Cape Town. This time we didn't ask for any particular seat, and we got a window seat, so that's very nice. Either way, about 37 hours into our red-eye journey, we are now having a beautiful sunset, the second sunset since we left our home in Cebu, in the Philippines. It's our second sunset on the road. I guess we'll start our descent soon. Almost there. We're now closing in on our final destination. A soft bed in Cape Town, South Africa.
If the moon gives up rising, the sun stops it shining, you know you'll have a hand to hold. As we wait on the timing, together we find it. There's more than one way to go home. I know you're tired of this pattern. 1 up and 3 below. When you're chasing after what matters, your heart knows where to go. If the moon gives up rising, the sun stops it shining, you know you'll have a hand to hold. As we wait on the timing, together we find it. There's more than one way to go home.
Boy. Okay. Door to door. So that is 39 hours. 39 hours that we've been traveling. 5 flights later, we are at my sister's house in Cape Town, South Africa, and we made it. We are here, door to door, 39 hours. Done.
As we wait on the timing, together we find it. There's more than one way to go home. Yeah, there's more than